Solidify!
One with nature.
Burn! Ha! 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 Gather!
Let's light it up! The wind knows me.
Ha!
Into the wind.
Stabilize! Ha! Ha! Verdict is...
One with nature.
Gather! Ha! Ha!
The wind knows me.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
Stabilize! Ha! Ha!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Ha!
Ugh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Huh. So... Add as... Thank you for... Add as...
Yeah.
need more where that came from.
Follow the wind. Yeah.
I'm going in!
Burn! Ha!
Into the wind.
Quake!
It's time to sing! Whenever you're...
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping! They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song from Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Lear?
Retribution!
Into the wind.
Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a... The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately,
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey! It's...
Hello, traveler. That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told...
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I...
She's acting different from the first time we met. Where...
Oh, well, I met you...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to...
Oh, son...
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end, yes. Now that the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. This means that Liyue had been
so what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared, but as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus, after the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the... Well, I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare.
Oh, so did you sing us?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Our prep, given the ease of picking glaze lilies,
Yeah, Paimon can already...
I've had enough. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult, so you must be careful to take the time.
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about time we head back to... What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng funeral. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst,
Do they intend to exercise?
most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge...
Surely the Liu at Qixing are not the...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands.
And what now?
That's all Ning. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue.
Do you intend to use your neutralite? Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor...
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
So what does Zhongli mean? Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for the... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this?
Time to go. Time to go.
Wow. It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed this is where all of Tevat's Mora is? Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, but even if we can't take any, or better yet, take an... Oh, right, it's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go make sure that...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you...
Huh?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that— Don't you think that trying to stop me now would— Stopping the more immense, hiding—
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis?
As one of the 11 Fatui she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple— the battle.
Battle? So you're the type—
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of—
We won't let what happened in my—
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never— Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
One with nature.
Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Verdict is...
You're a cut above.
Look! Child...
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initialist. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to— This battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if—
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make—
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look. In fact, it might be that the
What? So
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the... As such,
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to... The truth is, the world belongs to those... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath...
A god?
Osile. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are Oh, Paimon remembers now. The
Indeed. The one that was given with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Arch... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over, did we make it in time?
What are you doing?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith which is why we must stop that monster before it gets...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Qixing...
We've already discussed this together.
What? But...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the and as fate would have it, one who... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanism?
I suppose this is one bless. So be it. We shall use the upgraded we haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Genshin Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
with nature. That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Gather!
One with wind and...
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the tiny giant cars. Wow, it's a matter pink shockwave. This gray is really strong.
Gather! Burn! Solidify!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Gather!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Retribution!
My duty at an end.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Burn!
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Into the wind.
Solidify! This is order! Retribution! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stabilize!
Ah!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Gather!
I will.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Just once. Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloudrick. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of that first. It was only the size of a small room. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire... Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our... Even to this very day, Liyue... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense.
forebears, you say?
This morning,
What?
in the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing. I also thought to tell, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's how the animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations has a...
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock.
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesy.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepta, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to...
Huh? Why does every...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All this when danger is near. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to,
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is still the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. What?
Seems like the Adepti have had...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure that...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry.
Looks like the conflict between humans and... Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But... Isn't the strongest lead we have... the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Li? We had better go and make sure that...
Time to go.
A fateful offering.
Time to go. You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you Oh, it seems...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and so it might be best to keep things peaceful.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other.
Paimon knew that we—
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had any— Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't— Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well— The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. So
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time. You remember the agreement, Morax.
What in the world are you—
The contract is fulfilled. That...
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but—
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake—
Gathering all the forces that have...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that, as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue, together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I can't until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant. I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
but as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue chief. That's right. Which is why
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply—
Of course. And it would— Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
in the end, the resolution to all that has Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only... I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors.
Huh?
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was—
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone—
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no...
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good—
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to... As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for yourself.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Time to go.
You know that.
Yes, and to think that this happened.
Say, do you think the person who
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil gods. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us.
Oh, well, so Rex Lapis is real. Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard of Fatui. They certainly... Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui...
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, gods and Adepti live glorious lives. But rumors and hearsay abound on the street, having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the So that's... something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to... Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? Did Zhongli tell them in... Exactly, right? Ooh. Look, it's Ningguang and Kut.
As said previously,
3,700 years of...
we, the people of Liyue,
The long, unending...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish...
So concludes the... Does Her Eminence the Yuha...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the...
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person
If you were looking for someone, you could have...
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking, and here you are looking all...
Why would I not feel more at ease after... Right, if the two of you can spare the time.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon...
You're right. I do.
But why would Morak...
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon Paimon gets butt since you weren't used to not being able to just make more and more.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. But
Paimon thinks that we should.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Ina's...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, but if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been...
That's how people...
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was a...
They want to seize visions.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely...
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun, the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of, 7 ideals for... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this cloak.
Solidify! Gather!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand back!
Here it is! Stabilize!
Is woven down. Even though it's survival of the fittest out here, even the slimes around here are huge. Like those super duper massive ones.
One with nature.
Do not worry. Wolves, friends. But you are?
We're just...
Don't smell boring. You smell... familiar. You smell like... nice. I am...
Are you one of the next? Oh.
My wolf...
Your fam?
Yes, they raised me.
So many don't worry. Paimon will get her friend again. He's stronger.
No, no need.
Don't be silly. Wait here. We won't...
Wolves catch...
Oh.
Don't worry. At least you did. If she would... I must... Here is not safe.
What a weird Bernie girl.
Gather.
Hi, Paimon. Hi, Traveler. What can I do for you?
Hi, Amber. Amber, do you know a wolf boy?
Who?
He said you got...
What on...
Strange. He said he would...
My memory... I have no idea what...
Magic mud?
Purple.
Paimon made... But that's not the point. Do you really not know that...
I don't know what you're talking about. But on the subject of wolves, I've been in the past. I heard they attacked a cart fleet near Drunkard Gold. If you have time, could you come and check out this awesome...
Time to go.
Look, up ahead! Something's happening!
That ain't no wolf pack. Looks like it's...
Huh. Not such a miss... Enough talk. Let's go
Stabilize.
The wind knows.
Bless you.
Piece of cake.
So, the Hilly Churls have been...
That's right. But I must... They attacked Springvale.
Springvale? That's crazy!
It's unheard of. I thought I would take my chances on the road after the wolves had their...
We should head there soon and see... But first things first...
I'll take a look.
Oh dear.
That's...
Except...
Right. It's awful. The wolves frighten him so badly that he's paralyzed with fear.
That... Really... Do you remember any... No details then. Let's investigate the area again.
can tell the number. This time, there were at least 2. Yes, yep. Hey, wolves are
What a bore.
Right!
This is a wolf's tooth. He must have smashed into the door. Anyway.
Meat is the meaning of life.
Wolf fur. The color looks nothing like Mondstadt wolf fur, based on what the books say.
Hair looks different
But look at this!
Another hair! But what's that stuck to it?
It's the seed of a wolf hookberry. Look, they're little. The only places that...
So it's woven
from that area, yes. But it could be that there... This doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a strong lead. Enough to... I'll go and see to the villager.
How is your
What?
Yes, I see. So, Knights of...
From inspecting the wolf, but please remain calm. I will head to Wolf. The Knights of Favonius will not...
Good. Better late than never.
How rude!
In the meantime, we'll just...
Please, don't do anything stupid.
We do things a bit differently around here. You Goodbye.
It's awful.
What is?
Their future outlook, I mean. Young people can be so impulsive sometimes. If it's not too much to ask, I hope you can keep...
It's no trouble. Leave it to us.
Retribution!
Who's there?
Chill out, Razor.
You are also Knight?
So, you don't know each other after all?
No. This girl also read, but not so...
This is starting to make sense. Is this
correct? His name is Razor.
Help me out.
With what?
No time. I sent Lupercal away.
Those guys from early?
I understand, but first, I have a...
I smell blood. Quick!
Blood? I hope the wolves... Blood droplets.
Not human blood. Wolf blood.
Lupa what now?
Lupercal's family fate gave me. When wolf accepts human as its own.
Sounds like gibberish.
That's strange. Where does the word come from?
It's just the name he...
Who's he?
Guardian of...
Wouldn't that be Barbados, though?
Enough! Another...
Hey, wait! This is your chance to...
He's up.
This is him.
I do agree that it's awful, but that...
We didn't attack village! A black wolf and his pack. Not from here.
Whose code?
Guardian of this.
That's now the second time...
I take Lupercal further in. Follow me.
One with nature.
Better than nothing.
What's this? They're so huge!
Help me. Collect these.
Aren't those wolf hook?
Crush them.
It's true. Wolfhook seeds have a liquid coating. I read...
Why?
I have no...
Hooks help seeds move. Animal doesn't. Purple teacher told me so. I stay here. Take care of this one. I answer Red Girl's questions.
Right. And if that... Your wolf friend is not clear of my suspicion just yet. But we...
We're back! Have we got enough?
Yes.
Razor was just telling me about the woven code of
Thank you.
We've looked everywhere and have...
Yep, that's wolves for you.
What are you?
It's him! The one who...
Huh? So, it was you. I can't believe you. They throw you some scraps and you treat them like kin?
Enough! Yeah! You can't...
The Knights of Favonius are gonna...
We did not raid village.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken? This is no offering to Boreas. Not only do you come from my kind, so too do you fail to recognize your own transgression.
Please, come.
You seek to protect these outsiders, Razor. You cannot tame my fury. You must clear their name with your sword. Show me what your humans have taught you. Bear your claws of steel.
Stabilize!
Adventure time!
Solidify! Gather!
Please, calm.
It's just like he said. But Razor, you fight not with claws, but with the sword.
I am not like them. I don't belong.
You and you. If If you ever... I have nothing further to say.
Hey, Razor, what's that look for? Why don't you...
Yeah, you know, that...
You're not sick.
I'm fine. Don't worry. But also, not Wolf. Thank you, Traveler, Paimon, and other...
Hey, we've...
Goodbye.
Stabilize!
Into the wind!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Verdigers! The wind knows me.
Solidify!
Let me amuse myself. Everybody stand back!
One with nature. Time for
Over here!
retribution!
The more, the merrier.
Stabilize!
Blink! Over here!
Solidify!
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Burn! Gather!
Here to play with me. Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Let me amuse myself a little. Teamwork is dream! Boring.
One with nature.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that another person?
Yep.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of. Let me consult our records.
Blonde. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No.
Serious?
That's stranger. Nonetheless, after all, it is not uncommon for some and should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big... Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the Well, as to further news about... He stands guard at the city. I wish you every... Ad Ast...
Stabilize!
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Gather!
wind.
May knowledge guide. I won't hold you back.
Time to go. One with nature.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Solidify! Retribution!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Verdict is... This is order.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Solidify.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
One with nature.
Burn.
The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back!
Verdict is... Gather! I will have order!
How's... Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
At the Adventurers Guild. And a radish.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
One with nature.
Time for retribution.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Into the wind.
Gather.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Solidify.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Burn.
rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
So, I must say, though the topic on everyone's lips, even minding my own business.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary... So,
It's the tale of...
Huh?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night. But to be honest, I'm told that there have been a but nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the dark... If you want to know more, ask around in the...
Dark night. But just to wonder who it could be.
Honorary knight is something. A stranger with an eye. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried telling him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news.
What? You need something? Here. I can't say I've heard of it. He then had a look at if the Knights of the Guild want to get hold.
The angel ship. Anyway, what?
What will it be? Grape juice or apples?
Hey, Charles!
That I have. Even sometime I don't know any.
And what's Master?
Why,
Investigating everything?
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor. Ah, welcome, sir.
He's really here? Let's go.
Even if you are a close friend, I can't give up.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that...
So...
That little one beside you. It's indeed a good thing. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have... Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before...
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora. And 3. The 500 is a one-time fee. And we'll settle the question. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling.
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, the answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. Only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that... Animo. I know everything that... Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost? So that's your answer? Now for my... This world has people who gained vision. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of... So, this is... As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. That said, like you, I am currently on a journey. Ugh. Those creatures. I have come to Mondstadt this...
An abyss...
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that
Oh, that's right! We haven't encountered the non-human...
There's some reason behind... It's possible that they may have been under...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous.
That manner. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? Let's meet up at the temple. This abandoned temple does bear some the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover. The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Wind Strider! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
This is order. Ha! Ha! Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Time for retribution! Ha!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that the abyss. It is chaos, and it is all that is why even the dragon of and the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less.
You seem to know a lot of...
I suppose that's as far as judging by the traces perhaps we may find out.
Time to go.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, sharp of fang and keen of claw. And yet dwelling here, no, nor does it know me. I only know these things because of previous travel. All right, let's go.
But where do we begin?
Indeed. See that? Knowing what I do.
Time to go.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
wind knows me.
Whew! That's that! Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss.
Into the wind.
Gather!
Time to go.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the abyss really has been... Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by abyss. It seems we should leave as well.
But now we're out of...
No. Let's get a move on then. I've heard about but I suppose that this place is more. In fact, if my memory's the first time I laid eyes.
Huh? But Paimon remembered...
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the Light Act? If the Abyss Order is interested, let's go see what the situation...
Time to go. So many regrets.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Into the wind.
I will have order.
Everybody stand back!
Verdict is...
The wind knows me.
Solidify!
Off we go!
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Going in!
Into the wind.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't...
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still,
No, you're right.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their... Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dane, where are they?
She no longer... I'm afraid that traveling can be...
Oh, is that?
I still have some things left unfinished.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should... Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty. Either way, we should settle down in a place...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you... While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff from...
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Better than nothing.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you...
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. My traveling companion brought me here on... Me? I merely followed my travel... Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just facing... Huh? But how could that be? You only...
Perhaps that dandelion bear... As for why...
You're saying some real...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the... At least you now know at this time. The most important... Yes. May you find your kin at the end of...
Huh?
Only for now. After all, I did...
Yeah.
Ah, yes! Yeah, the 7 dragons, gods. Still, this time is different. Oh, traveler.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you—
Hello. We were just discussing the.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
2 big-time
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure. Some say that the god.
Anyway, the treasure hoard, despite how dangerous that may, they have already devised a plan.
To this end, Big Sis and
Grand Thief?
Oh, indeed. He is the Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we. Ah, so you're familiar with the. So, despite being.
With the major changes in Liyue, but anything related to. So, I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post.
Leave this.
Oh, thank you.
Good to see this in the hands of.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.